you, Representative Bolden. Thank you for convening this moment, and thank you for leading this effort to make sure that we remember, that we honor, and that we teach. One of the things about Mayor Sills that first impressed me about him was his commitment to teaching, to 25 years at the University of Delaware as a teacher. And I'm sure his family arrayed behind him could tell us other stories about his role as teacher from childhood on. But his efforts to teach in the classroom, in the council chamber, across the city, and now going forward to the future are what I wanted to focus on for a moment. Because he didn't just teach in words, he taught in action. He didn't just give great speeches, he built bridges. So I can think of no better way for us to thank you, sir, for your outreach, for your bridge building, and for the way that you laid a new road for those who would come after you, than to recognize your service as the 53rd mayor of the city of Wilmington by the naming of this bridge. There are so many folks we could thank and recognize. I was pleased to see Art Boswell here today, who was a central part of a lot of that effort and work. I am pleased, a round of applause if you would, for Chief of Staff Art Boswell. I'm pleased to see your family with you who have gone on to great careers and leadership in the community. And I'm pleased to see folks who have been a part of your legacy, your life, and your leadership. And I'm thrilled we get a chance to do this with you, to say thank you, and to recognize that by naming this bridge, we are naming something that needs to be done. The building of bridges for those who will come after you and who will learn from your example. When my wife and I were first courting, I lived in a house literally right there at the far corner. You can see it, just the far corner of this park. And we would walk this route all the way around this river, and every now and then I would stop and read an historical plaque, and she'd say, "Why are you doing that? You're trying to ignore me. I'm just trying to talk to you." And I'd say, we should know the names of those who led our city before us. We should know the names of those who helped build this great city. So as I close, let me just quote, if I could, Isaiah 43, which is an important reminder for us of how God has moved through waters, through great periods of challenge. Isaiah 43 says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. Those who build bridges build a route, not to go through the river, but to go over the river, to uplift and to make plain and to make straight the ways of justice." Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your leadership. And thank you for everyone who helped contribute to the legacy that we honor today.